The show is moving on along. Neuropathy affects people of all ages, but primarily older adults. With that, the most common and painful area affected is the feet. Joining me this morning for more information is the one and only Dr. Joshua Logan. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. It's good to be back.
It is nice to finally meet you.
Yes.
You are a staple here at the Fox 21 community. We love the services that you and your team offer. Awesome. For those not familiar, what is neuropathy all about?
Yeah, so peripheral neuropathy, it's nerve damage. So it's in the hands and the feet for most individuals that we serve, and it's where the nerve starts to break down, which leads to a lot of debilitating symptoms like numbness, tingling, burning sensations, a lot of weakness in the limbs, a lot of balance issues. We'll see electric sharp shooting pains, but it becomes so debilitating where people end up not being able to sleep well. They can't feel the pedals when they're driving, which becomes a huge issue, especially here in Colorado with the snow and everything too. But the problem is that most individuals, they go to their doctors and they're told, hey, there's nothing that can be done. You just have to live with it. But I'm here to be able to share, like, hey, there's new solutions now. There's new ways, technologies to actually reverse neuropathy and get to the root cause.
What would trigger someone to go to your center, True North Health Center?
Yeah.
Like what kind of feeling should they have to be like, man, I need to see Dr. Joshua?
Yeah, a lot of times it's numbness and burning and tingling sensations. And so most of the time people come into our office after they've been to their primary care doctor or also even their neurologist. Because unfortunately, all the tests that are done, it just directs them towards more medications, more injections, and more surgeries. And so we have a completely holistic and natural approach to actually reversing neuropathy completely naturally with no drugs, no injections, no medications. That way we're not continuing to push more gabapentin or more Lyrica or more Cymbalta. We actually want to get to the root cause and help people heal the way God designed us to be able to.
Speaking of healing, what are some treatment methods?
Yeah, absolutely. And so within our practice, depending on what the problem is, because a lot of times we'll see individuals with neuropathy where it's a circulation issue. So we have different devices and home equipment to allow people to actually regenerate nerves through better circulation. Same thing with, we have nerve rebuilder equipment as well too, to actually regenerate and retune nerve fibers to where they fire properly. And then in our practice, we have really amazing technologies too, to regenerate nerve fibers to the exact degree to where people are able to reverse neuropathy naturally as well too.
I think your patients love you. Let's hear from one of your patients right now. Let's hear from Jacob.
So, hi, my name is Jacob Williams. I'm a father of 5 kids, almost 6 kids, and for the longest time now, I have struggled with with pain in my feet, pain in my back, and a lot of that is due to my weight. And I was told that I have neuropathy in my feet, and so I had lost pretty much all sensation in my feet. The bottoms of my feet, the tops of my feet were very sensitive, and just the quality of life was very poor. I couldn't play with my kids, things along those lines, and I needed a change. I have, from start to finish today, I have noticed about a 70% change in my overall health. In my feet alone, I've got nearly all of my feeling back in the bottoms of my feet. The burning sensation in the tops of my feet is pretty much gone, which is incredible because I've only been coming here for about 2 months now. And I did not think that the changes that I've seen was possible without more intensive care. Along with that, my back as well. My back is better. I've been able to go out and exercise, to go play with my kids more, which was an extreme goal for me because I don't want to miss those moments with my kids, and so it's been a life change for me. So, if somebody was, seeking out help, I would recommend True North to them. And, I would let them know that True North has changed my life. That from start to finish, I have seen bounds of change. And, I would recommend True North to them because I feel that, they'd be able to experience the same change that I did.
Well, Doc, those are strong words.
Yes.
True North Health Center changed Jacob's life. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's awesome. That's what we love to do, just to be able to impact lives and help people live their fullest potential. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm here, to be able to let people know, hey, there's other solutions to help with neuropathy. In fact, in our practice, we're running a special right now where you can call that phone number on the screen.
There it is.
414-HEAL, where you can get a full neuropathy evaluation in our practice for only $49 compared to the regular $249 as well. This includes a full examination, consultation, as well as the reported findings where we can sit down and see, hey, is this something that we can actually help with? And then if so, we lay out a very specific plan. Nothing's cookie cutter for each individual to make sure we can actually get to the root cause and actually get people's lives back as well.
You mentioned it briefly, but I want to expand on it more. How is your team utilizing technology? You know, because it's always evolving, but your team's always ahead of the curve, Dr.
For sure,
Joshua.
yeah, we want to be ahead of the curve, and so especially with that, we use equipment that even Cancer Centers of America are using for their chemo-induced neuropathy patients as well. We're using equipment that only takes a minute, oftentimes, to be able to use, and so we're definitely above when it comes to the research that comes out when it comes to neuropathy and staying ahead of the game with that. Fortunately, they're not being taught this a lot in schools, and so we're having to continue to be on top of the research as well.
Dr. Joshua, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to finally meet you. Your
exactly.
team doing wonderful things to help this community, and I'm glad there's great success stories like Jacob out there
Thank you so
as well.
much. Appreciate that.